That's unfortunate. Anyways, guys, welcome to Tap House Podcast, where we rate beers and you rate us. So let's go ahead and get started. Yes, let's get it.
Tap House.
All right, guys. So the beer that we have on tap is this bad boy right here. Let me just get seated real quick, so I can know what the hell I'm saying or doing. But let me get comfortable. Anyways, yes, as you can tell, this beer is brewed by the Stone Brewing Company. Yes, I reviewed their beer last week. I love their beers. This week, the reason why I got this one, Enjoy by an IPA, is because it's Halloween season. It's October. I decided to bring the spooky beers, and I looked everywhere for a spooky beer, and none of them caught my attention except this one, because literally it has 103120, and there's a reason behind it as well. So I'll get into that later. But this beer is 9.4 alcohol by volume, and let me go ahead and read the back of the beer for you, or what the box has to say. For centuries, gargoyles have been attributed with the power to ward off spirits. Since 1996, our gargoyle has represented our philosophies at Stone Brewing by helping us ward off chemical additives, cheap ingredients, and overall mediocrity, the modern day evil spirits of beer. And that's another reason why I got this beer, because I saw multiple beers playing off of the Halloween theme, and it looked like they never really put a lot of effort into it. Well, it looked like it was just playful. For me, I wanted a beer that speaks Halloween, but also that has intentions to actually be good, not just because it's Halloween, let's go sell some beers. So this one really caught my attention, and that's exactly why I got it. And let's go ahead and man, I'm breathing hard. I was doing a lot of takes, and as you can tell, it kind of got to me. So again, I buy the whole 6-pack, and I'm excited for this one because again, we're gonna play the whole thing about. We're going to do where I'm going to guess the ingredients, where I'm going to guess what it has, and then the beer has. And then I'm going to go on the website and see if I was right or wrong. Last week, I was almost right. I felt like I was kind of right. But let me go ahead and put the rest of these beers. See if I can see this beer right here. Well, we're going to put the rest of the beer on my little ice pack over here. I shouldn't be doing this live, but I'm doing it nonetheless. Because I want to drink these beers. Because after this, it's going to be the podcast. Anyways, so Stone Brewing Company, if y'all don't know, their cans are basically upside down because they don't leave any stone unturned. And I love that meaning behind it. Got to get my cup. So, I'm trying to make it where you can see the can. But look, take it out. But let me bust it upside down. That's the gargoyle. I love I love the color palettes for the beer, what they chose, and I also like that they use a gargoyle, but I just love their design for the devil in the background. So let me go ahead and put this to the side real quick. I want to see if you're able to see the beer right there. Okay, so man, that was a long introduction. So let's go ahead and do the pour, man. Cheers. Okay. Okay, so I'm expecting this to be, if it's an IPA, I'm expecting it to be where the range where it's more of a caramel looking and clear, crisp, rather than being dark. So let's see if I'm right. Yeah. I mean, not caramel, but wow, it's pretty clear for IPA. Nice. It looks beautiful. It's a beautiful pour for me. I like to pat myself on the back there. Jeez, that's amazing. Oh, it smells so good. It smells really good. I can smell all those hops. Those hops there's a lot of hops in here. A lot of variant. For me, it feels like a hazy IPA, but I don't think it is. I would say hazy, but an IPA has a distinct smell where it's kind of flavorful, like tropical in some ways. That smells really good. Ah, man. I smell the mic instead of my beer. Anyways. Okay, so the flavors that I got, I taste some citrusy. What's crazy about this beer here is that it doesn't, it's what do you expect an IPA to taste like, but at the very end there's this kind of bitterness, bitterness lingering at the end, but it kind of neutralizes the flavorful parts in the beginning. So I don't know what that is specifically, but that for me, that's kind of cool. I like it. It's not a bad thing. I enjoyed that, the neutralization after all those flavorful fruits are in your mouth, and you're just like, shh, chill out, bro. We're gonna go ahead and reset your palate so you can taste those flavors all over again. So I don't get bored of those flavors, if that makes any sense for people out there. For being a 9.1 alcohol by volume, I don't taste it. I don't taste that bitterness. I don't taste the alcohol, and that's a great thing, because these beers, what I think is gonna happen, I guess you can see later on in the podcast, but this is gonna sneak up on you. It's one of those beers that will sneak up on you, and they mentioned a lot of stuff on the website, and I'll get to it in a little bit after I talk more about it, on my opinions. But this will sneak up on you, and buying it now before Halloween is a perfect time. The reason why I bought it before Halloween is because I wanted to make sure that this beer is good enough for you to purchase, and it's also acceptable for the Halloween purchase. If you want to drink it before Halloween, you need to drink it before Halloween, or on Halloween at least. After that, it kind of loses its hops, where it loses all the things that it kind of brings to the table. But the IPA itself, I could taste, I feel like some tropical notes in there, and then the hops, I don't know how many hops it has, but I feel it's hoppy enough, if that makes also any sense. I make a lot of sense, by the way. The more I taste, the more I start tasting more bitter, and the more I start getting more of those, I feel like it's grape and some, I don't know if it's I could taste some grape for some reason. I might be wrong. And I taste some, for sure, citrusy. I don't know about orange. I taste some oranges, but also I don't know if it's a hint of lemon in it. I might be wrong. Also, I might be wrong all the time. You know, it's fine. It's I'm the amateur beer reviewer. Even though I drank multiple of your beers, and but yeah, no, I'm enjoying this one a lot. It's crisp, it's tasteful, it has different types of notes. I think it's the hoppiness is there. I ate spaghetti beforehand, so my belly's kind of bloated, so I'm trying to chill on the ass before I try drinking too much of it. But it's a very flavorful beer. So let's go ahead and jump into what the actual beer has in it. But first, before we go to the actual beers and what it has in it, what notes and what hops and how many hops and whatever, I do want to read this, because this is very important for those who are wondering why I say drink it before Halloween. So on the Stone Brewing website, it says, in 2012, we decided to really do something unprecedented. Enter Stone Enjoy is this. Enter Stone Enjoy IPA, a beer that is brewed specifically to only last 37 days. 37 days, guys. The shortest cold length in the industry by a long shot. From the moment it goes in both bottle or keg, it has 37 days to be shipped, sold, and consumed. So that's very bold for this brewing company to do that. So this beer is intentionally to be drank before 10:31. Anytime after that, it loses its potency. I mean, obviously you could drink it afterwards. That's up to you. But if you really want to enjoy it, if this beer comes out and it has a set date, drink it as soon as you can. So I bought this, say Friday. So yesterday I bought it, and yeah, I totally agree. You should drink it right away. It's amazing. On the website, it has all the reasons why the enjoy by date, why it has it on the beers. Basically, it says drink fresh. Enjoy the beer by the date printed on the shoulder of the bottle or on the bottom of the can. The sooner you drink it, the better your experience it will be. So again, if you look at the can, it says enjoy by. Try to drink it beforehand. There are some beers you can age well, or things like that, but that's up to you. Sometimes it has different flavors if you age it. Sometimes it just doesn't kick it doesn't taste as fresh as it would have been if you drank it earlier. So that's a thing to consider. You know, if you want to drink something that is supposed to be enjoyed fresh and early on, just drink it when you can. I will say this: me, as a person who buys my beers, I drink those son of guns right away. I don't wait. I don't hesitate to wait. Only reason why I wait is because I want to review it on the podcast or on my YouTube channel. But I if I have a beer, I'm gonna drink it right off the bat. So let's go ahead and see what the beer has. What flavors and notes. So let's see here. So I bought this beer. The release date is September 25th, 2020. So it came out about, I would say, 2 weeks ago. Yeah, almost 2 weeks ago. So I'm still in the time limit for those 37 days. Enjoy. Okay, 37 days. Okay, so these are the featured hops. So first, let me read the actual beer itself, what the summarization of the beer is. Consistently delivered faster than any bottle by IPA on the planet. And Stone Brewing by IPA facilitated a paradigm shift. Oh my god. A paradigm shift. I was wondering what the hell that was. A paradigm shift in the respect for and enjoyment of hoppy beers by ensuring craft beers fans the ultimate level of freshness. We brew this intense double IPA with... Oh, it's a double IPA. I didn't know that. We brew this intense double IPA with more than 10 different hops. 10! Not one, not two. It says double IPA. Might as well call it an X IPA. Not Des Bryant, but it does. Exhibit. I just thought about that in my head. 10 different hops, employment hops, busting and dry. More than 10 different hops. Employing hop, bursting and dry hopping techniques to amp up the peach and tropical fruit notes and overall a hop factor. So it has peach. I think that's what it is at the very end, whenever it kind of like balance itself out. Brewed specifically not to last, guys. This beer is brewed. God damn, I can't even fucking talk. It's brewed specifically not to last. This devastatingly freshing golden beauty should be enjoyed within 37 days. So I warn you now. You buy this beer, it needs to be drank within 37 days by the enjoy by date. That's what it's called, enjoy by. Gotta pour the rest of that beer in here. God, look at that. Oh my god, so amazing. Orgasmic feelings in my mind. So I bought this beer again. The feature hops has Nuggets, Super Galena, Simcoe, Delta, Target. Yes, the store. Not just get it. Target hops, Amarillo, Cascade, Galaxy, Citra, Nelson Sauvin, Motueka, and Helga. These hops sound very cool. Call it Helga. Hey, why'd you name me Helga, Dad? Oh, it's because you're named after a hop. You know, hops are great. Okay, so flavor profile. It is hoppy, tropical, and floral. I do taste the tropical. The floral, I guess that's what it is at the very end. I love how clear it is. I mean, let me bring it up to the camera real quick. Look how clear that is. You can see my face in it. Look, can you see it? It's pretty cool, huh? I like it. I like the clearness of it. You know, imagine, right? Just imagine, like if I push this in front of the camera, where for those listeners on the podcast, go to the video. But if I'm moving the beer in front of the camera, and it's like those X-ray visions where those, you know, where you can see ghosts behind it. Like if this right here was a ghost, that'd be cool. Like that'd be scary as hell, but that'd be cool. Like, I'm the ghost. Okay, I'm going off tangent there. I'm going off a tangent. So, yes. This beer here, out of all the beers, it caught my attention. I wanted to buy it. I bought it. I enjoyed the fuck out of it. Sorry for the F-bombs. I'm not supposed to even throw F-bombs right away. But I enjoy the hell out of it. I recommend it for those who are wondering or just want to kind of buy a beer that kind of fits the Halloween aspect of things. I know this year you probably won't be able to trick or treat. It's okay. It's one fucking year. It's gonna be fine. There's gonna be multiple years in the future if we don't kill ourselves at the end of the day. But it's gonna be fine. Get a beer, grab some friends, distance yourself as much as you can. Wear a mask. Wear a mask. and then enjoy this beautiful, fresh enjoy bite. So the name is a little odd for me. I mean, I get it, but like I kind of want it, like it's a simple name, but I don't know. I guess I'm wanting more. Like call it the Gargoyle IPA or something. I'm just kidding. I love you guys. But yeah, anyways, for me and for the Tap House podcast, this beer I recommend it, motherfucking yay. I over exaggerated last time. So again, tip my hat to the Stone Brewing Company. This might be one of the last reviews I'm gonna do for a bit for y'all, but I do gotta admit, y'all beers that I have tasted so far, I've been enjoying as hell. So I respect y'all for what y'all do. Again, I love it. I love that you're giving. I love that y'all making the best beers possible out there, and I love that you're doing your best to do that. And for a beer enthusiast, amateur as I am enjoying every aspect and everything that you bring to the table, and thank you very much. And then for those listeners out there, this beer for an IPA, I think it's a good entry for me, in my opinion. I tried IPAs multiple times. This is a good entry, just to try it at least once. So I recommend it. So if you don't like it, just post on the comment down below. I'll be like, I don't trust your opinion, and I'll be like, I don't give a crap. No, just kidding. Anyways, this has been the Tap House podcast beer review portion of things. So if you want to stay tuned and listen to the podcast, you're more than welcome to. I'm going to talk about what's been going on and things like that while drinking this beer. So I might get drunk during the podcast. I don't know. Let's see what happens. And yeah, so I appreciate y'all listening, and enjoy your weekend. Be safe, and I love y'all. So listeners, whoever's still listening for the podcast, it's your turn for me to give y'all the attention. Bye.